2001 SP Authentic Tiger Woods, his rookie auto. Generally considered this is his most preferred base issue rookie card in the world. This is the gold variation, so we want to give some highlight to that. Very rare. The standard issue numbered to 900. It's rare in its own right, and certainly we're seeing a price increase on those. This gold variation, limited to just 100, is very rare indeed. We're lucky if we see one of these every few months. As a PSA 10, it's one of very few in circulation and one of very few to ever be sold publicly. I think from a brand perspective, I think one of the things we're really starting to emphasize with investors is to not be too ingrained in looking at trading card investment as being, predominantly baseball. I think, it's an easier explanation to go after brands that like Wilt Chamberlain and Lou Alcindor, basketball, or maybe Jim Brown and Namath from football, etc. But let's not hold ourselves to just the four major sports. I think when we look at brands in this country, especially with professional sport, you got to look at boxing, you got to look at soccer, you got to look at golf. Certainly, these brands, these are sports that are important. They matter to our culture. We've been following them. A lot of them have heritage going back 100 years or more. I think the ROI potential on non-baseball could be higher than baseball. It's just these are markets which are largely overlooked. So this gold variation of the SP Authentic Tiger Woods is definitely in that echelon of like really, really important brands. Why this card could be acquired for low five figures, and you have other cards of, say, Tom Brady's preferred rookie card in this grade being worth, I don't know. I mean, his most preferred rookie in a 10 is $150,000 to $200,000. So we're looking at conservatively 10x multipliers for that sport versus golf. I would argue that golf is every bit as pervasive. To whatever degree you agree or disagree with this logic, there is, I would hope, some truth behind what I'm saying, that I think this market is poised to really mature around some of these markets that are not as down the middle, but still very, very important. So again, as a PSA 10, it's just one of the finest in the market. It's one of very few that we've had a chance of selling. Do a quick scan. Everything is where it should be. There's really nothing to report. The condition of the card is phenomenal. It was just graded. PSA is extremely strict these days, so everything is as we would expect. There's no surprises. So just a world-class example of what we think is a very important investment piece, which will become an even more important investment piece over time, especially if he can pull it together and win another major. That would just be earth-shattering, I think, to the Tiger Woods market. So it's going to be a fun year coming up on the Masters here, and I think everyone's going to be pulling for some heroics, myself included. So definitely a beautiful card, worthy of consideration.